How you doing?
Right. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, good. I just give you a little intro, but you can introduce yourself and tell everybody, why we're here. And treat me like the newbie. Like I said, I know I'm just running off of my parents' um, remedies from what we've always known to help us, with colds and stuff like that. But I decided, why not come to you? You're the expert in this, and you're fantastic. And let's just share this with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah, so my name's Julian. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist. I've been doing this for
Yes.
about 3 years. Super passionate about nutrition, my own health journeys with food allergies. I realized how much food can transform your whole life. So, going through this pandemic right now, obviously food and nutrition and lifestyle is so important to keep us
Yeah.
healthy right now.
Yeah,
So.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you want to break down, like, for those who don't know, and I haven't been in high school biology in a long time. So you want to talk about the immune system and what it is and what we can.
Okay, so I'll keep it simple for everyone, so I'm not saying all these crazy terms. Basically, the immune system is a network of tissues, cells, and organs that
Mhm.
protect and defend our body against parasites, fungi, bacteria, and viruses. So it's pretty
Yeah,
important to keep that in good working order, especially right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly. So and in terms of your journey, yeah, with like dealing with food, what kind of allergies did you have to deal with, and how did you have to kind of like, you know, deal with that on a regular, because I know the first time I met you and you told me about what you can eat and can't eat, I was like, oh my god, that's mind blowing. But you still, yeah, but you still maintain a healthy lifestyle, and
Yeah.
in even knowing you, it helped me curve some of the stuff that I shouldn't eat, right? So
Yeah, oh my God, it was crazy. I was so sick and I didn't know it was wrong. So this was like 10 years ago before everyone knew gluten-free. Like gluten-free wasn't a thing. I was so sick. Like well, I was covered in bruises. I was pale. I had like itchy, dry skin under my eyes. I had blood in
yeah,
my eyes. It was so crazy. And I was working for a doctor at the time, and thankfully, she thought I either had cancer or I had food allergies, and she sent me to her
yeah,
allergist, and I found out I'm allergic to all grains like gluten, barley, all that stuff, corn,
yeah,
the ragweed family, the mold and fermented family. So it's
yeah,
been a
yeah,
challenge.
yeah. That's
uh,
that's crazy. and
yeah.
and but yet you still maintain to, like, because sometimes when they feel like they're allergic to something, there's a lot of things that they can't, like, they're all of a sudden they're cut off from like having a certain type of eating lifestyle, and there's
Yeah,
other ways you can supplement other foods to enjoy food, right? So I want to talk a little bit
exactly.
about that as well, because you introduced me to a lot of oh, oh,
Sure. Oh my God. So I feel like I'm the queen of subbing in things now. Like baking, it's really good. They have a lot of gluten-free blends.
yeah,
And if you're into breads and pastas, they have a lot of gluten-free stuff. I also
yeah,
can't eat yeast. So for me, eating the gluten-free breads isn't a thing unless I make it myself. But I've gotten so used to living this way, it's fine. So
yeah, yeah, right, right.
there's so
So
many alternatives now, which is really
yeah.
good.
So for this type of thing that we're dealing with now, what's going on now, and everybody is trying to stay healthy. What would you recommend in terms of, like, on a daily basis? What should your intake be like? Is there something that, because I'm a vitamin C guy, I take a lot of like
Excellent.
oregano, or olive oregano and stuff like that. A friend of mine got me into like black seed oil, which
Oh,
is
excellent.
which is
Excellent.
something which is kind of new for me in the last, I think, 4 or 5 years now. But is there anything else that you would recommend? Like, what do you think about supplements and all that other stuff?
Well, yeah. So what's going on right now with COVID and everything, the number one supplement I would say is vitamin D.
Yeah.
There, yeah, there's so many studies right now showing that people that have adequate and high levels of vitamin D in their system recover
Hmm.
faster.
Yeah.
and quicker, or sorry, that's the same thing, from COVID. So, and the people that don't make it, they've noticed have low levels of vitamin D. So it is really important to be supplementing with
Hmm.
that. And if you don't like taking supplements, then get out in the sun around lunchtime, 20 to 30 minutes without sunscreen.
Hmm. Yeah, right,
And
right,
vitamin D that way. Yeah.
right. And I'm just looking through the to see if anybody's asked about what they're doing because this is more of a share. But
Yeah.
yeah. So what do you? That's pretty interesting. Back to the garlic. That post that you put up today is. Can you break that down for the people? Because I'm sure not everybody saw that. But you put up there was like some info on garlic that I didn't even know.
Yeah. So garlic's, so taken raw, eaten raw, you get more of the benefits, but it's crazy. It's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. It helps lower cholesterol. It has selenium, it has manganese, it helps. So anyone dealing with skin issues, it helps kill uh, the bacteria that causes acne. So it's good for your skin. It improves circulation, brings nutrients to the skin. It's good for lowering blood pressure. It's good for overall heart health. So anyone who has any kind of heart conditions, like eating raw garlic a few times a week, you're gonna help your heart a lot. So
Oh
really
wow.
the benefits are, you know, if you're feeling sick, pop some raw garlic, or, you know, make a salad dressing to make it better or taste better, but
Hmm.
it will kill
Hmm.
everything. It's so good.
Oh wow, wow.
Yeah.
So I guess garlic should be one of our big swords during this whole
Yeah.
like yeah. So that we can because I believe that uh, so it's I believe it's the mucus that makes us sick, or is it just necessarily the fungus and the bacteria from everything like on an everyday basis? Is that
So
what's
our mucous membranes are there actually to protect us, and we have things in the mucus that are supposed to kill off these invaders, but sometimes we have
yeah
a compromised immune system, you know, stress, lifestyle. We're living in a pandemic, so obviously
yeah
everyone's stressed out. So we're a bit more
yeah
compromised. So something comes
yeah
in, bacteria comes in, and we can't fight it. So now it's inside. And now, you know, pop some garlic, take the
yeah?
vitamin C, take some zinc. These are all things that are going to help benefit your immune
So,
system.
so it's almost saying like these lockdowns are counterproductive because if you're locked up and stressed out, you're just making yourself more like susceptible to getting sick, right? Covering your face, like
Yeah,
it's just crazy. Even though we're talking about something
I
that's
know.
airborne, I don't want to say that it's not airborne. I'm not a scientist, but I'm just saying from that information alone the stress level that people are going through, of course that's of course you're gonna feel sick or you're gonna deal with colds and stuff like that. But
Exactly.
my mom's diabetic, and I'm trying to get her to eat a bit better. So dates, I seen an article on that, and even I think it was on. Uh, what's that show everybody sells their ideas? What is it? Dragon's Den? I think I saw a girl on there talking about dates, and she went in on like the properties and how great they are. So I don't remember, but I know you like dates, so break it down for the people about the dates.
I actually can't remember off the top of my head all the scientific info for why dates are amazing, but I know if you
Hmm.
have a sweet craving and you're
Hmm.
trying really hard to not like eat baked goods, cookies, whatever, have a date, have some dates because they're actually a healthy, like sugary, healthy sugar food.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you can even amp them up, cut them open, put a little almond butter or something inside, and then it's even more satisfying. You got your proteins, you got your healthy
yeah,
dates. It's a very
yeah,
healthy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should substitute those for Mr. Christie cookies instead of
Yeah, give it a go.
and then somebody asked about ginger,
Oh, I
properties of
love
ginger. Yeah.
ginger. So ginger's basically amazing. As we were talking earlier, my life with food allergies, and in the beginning, once I found out my food allergies and I started eliminating them, if I accidentally ate something I was allergic to, I'd be in like severe pain and feel sick. And the one
Hmm.
thing that saved my life is ginger root, cut up a few slices, put it in some hot water, let it steep, and drink that, and it takes the pain away. It's so good. Ginger
Oh,
also
wow.
opens up, yeah, it also opens up all the detoxifying pathways in your body. It improves circulation. It's really good to drink in the wintertime if you're cold because it helps warm, it's warming herb, so it warms our body up. I'm always cold, so I
Okay.
like to drink it a lot in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Same
amazing.
here. I hate the winter, so I
Me too.
okay. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that about the warming. That it can warm me up with
Yeah.
the circulation. I always knew. Like I said, if West Indians, our parents give it to you. They don't even tell you why it is. It says, just take it. It's ginger and some honey. Open your mouth. Take that. Eat it. It's good for you. And then you know, but it's a very strong thing. Like I remember when
Yeah.
I used to have stomach aches, I'd take some ginger and that would clear me up one time with the stomach
Yeah.
aches.
Upset stomach, you're good
Yeah,
to go.
upset
Take the
stomach.
ginger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're 43 minutes into this. This is just the first time we're going to talk about this.
For myself because I find I get tired. I like because
Yeah,
I don't eat meat or anything, so I feel like I need to eat a
yeah,
lot more food and keep my blood sugars more balanced. So,
yeah.
you know, it's all relative, and some people really benefit from it. I find more guys benefit from it, but for me,
Hmm.
just do the 12 hours and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I found that because I was doing like 5-day fasting, just because I was trying
Wow.
to drop a little weight in the middle area, right? And I find it works, but I do find that after I finish fasting, it's hard for me to get back into like eating properly
Yeah.
again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
I've
maybe I'm gonna
done
maybe try the 12 hours, and that
Yeah,
might be
start with
better.
that. And then even you could increase it to like 14 hours and just do, and you don't even have to do that every night. Like do a couple times a week, even do it 16 hours, and you'll still get the fasting benefits from that. And then it's not
Yeah,
as intense.
yeah. Okay, okay. This is good. This is good stuff. This um
Awesome.
so, so different food groups, like a lot of us eat a lot of breads and a lot of fried food and foods that have grease in them. um and it's obviously not something fantastic, like but it just tastes so damn good. So like